You want to talk about it?
I'd rather laugh about it. Let's get a little dark about it.
On the Traumedy Show. Welcome to the Traumedy Show. I'm your co-host, Rachel Wilford.
And I'm your other co-host, Megan Wilford.
And today we are dressed as Buddy the Elf and
his primary care physician. For no reason.
For no reason at all. No
because
reason.
we have free will.
Yep. And this is what we decided we wanted to do with it today. No, actually, we do have a reason because we were recording. I was
wondering if we were even going to tell them the reason.
I needed your help making a video with me for RevDoc. It's probably 100% posted by now by the time this episode comes out.
Oh, nice.
Because I think I'm going to post it tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. So go look at RevDoc and find the video of us dressed as the doctor and the elf to get... Yeah.
And I eat disgusting spaghetti like he does in the movie.
That you made several hours prior.
Yeah, no, it's like it looks like a fake prop now. That's how long ago I made it. It was weird because like I was taking a bite while we were recording and then I like kept chewing it as I was like looking back at it. And I was like, yeah, no, I actually don't need to be eating this. I can spit this out.
Did you swallow it?
No.
Okay.
Spit it out. And then I promptly threw it all in your trash can.
Yep.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Thelonious.
Christmas came early this year with Buddy and spaghetti.
Oh, dear.
But yeah, we just decided we were going to stay in this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I got cute and you didn't. And you were like, yeah, no, we're just going to record like this now. So
I came from Pilates and didn't even shower.
Well,
blasting that on the internet.
You're disgusting and everybody knows it now.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I, did a little wipe situation, but I need to wash my hair and I didn't want to do all of that and have wet hair while we record.
Yeah. Because you're going on vacation tomorrow.
Yes.
Without me.
I know. Well, you could have come.
Well.
It's not too late.
It's just a little too late.
Yes, I'm going to Mexico City tomorrow to see Lady Gaga in concert. It is
Hooray.
the first concert of her tour, her Mayhem tour. And I am so fucking excited because I get to see one of my best friends, Irving, who is also a comedian. And he's been my best friend at work for years now. And I've never met him in person because he lives in Mexico City. So we are going to bond over our shared love for Lady Gaga. And I'm going to wear a sexy little outfit, like recreated from her outfit in Telephone music video in like 2016 or whatever that was. And we're going to fuck around. And then
and you're going to find out.
We're going to fuck around. We're going to find out. And my flight out of Mexico City is 7 a.m. Like it departs 7 a.m. Sunday after the concert because I'm an idiot and don't know how to read military time.
No, you sure don't.
And I saw 7:30.
What did you call it the other day? World time?
World clock time or something. I swear that's a thing. Like when I was talking about it, even with my international coworkers, not everybody calls it military time. I think there's another, maybe it's not world time, but it's something. Oh. It's like global because we're the only ones who use AM, PM. We're so special like that.
I just think we're superior.
Okay.
Is it special or superior?
Not an official opinion of the podcast.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. So I might just not sleep. We'll see. Because I have to be at the airport by like 5 because it's an international flight.
Yeah, that's ass.
It's not international because I'm flying out of Tijuana.
Oh, you're going to walk across?
Yeah, I'm doing the cross-border situation.
Oh, okay.
So tomorrow,
it's still going to be early as shit, but...
Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah, tomorrow I'm driving to San Diego at like 10:30 in the morning just so I don't have to hit traffic because I don't want to be late for my flight and miss Gaga, even though I risk it all the time. This is not the time.
No.
To risk it. And then I guess this is my weekend update now, but then I'm going to see Beyonce on Monday. Just from one pop diva to an ex. Like
literally
this is
like
a big
telephone
weekend.
in a weekend.
Yeah, and you're not going to be there for either because you hate me.
No, we already went to Beyonce like a year and a half ago, and I didn't love this album as much, the country one.
All right, not an official podcast.
Just an official Rachel stance.
I mean, I loved this album. I wouldn't say like, oh, this is my favorite Beyonce album, but at this point, like in my 30s. If I'm financially able to, any Beyonce concert that I can attend, like I will attend.
And that's fair. And I love that for you, but I just
and that's
feel
a
like
boundary
I needed to
for
see
me.
her more than once.
That's fair. I'm going to go with Emma. We're going to have a great time. So follow me on Instagram if you're not already, just to see my little outfits.
My adventures.
We had
concert
a big
adventures.
weekend last weekend, and it's just a lot going on.
Oh yeah. Should we do our weekend updates? Wow. It's like SNL right now.
I know.
It's SNL in this bitch.
Seriously.
Fucking weekend updates. Okay, let's recap our 1-year anniversary party, because that was the shit.
For sure. So that was
fucking begin, you guys.
Well, then the weekend before also was when I was in Portland.
Oh my God.
And I was going to talk about that.
Okay. Do you want to talk about that?
It's been a minute since we, was it, our 1-year anniversary episode, but that was even after Portland, I think. Yeah. That was last week.
What is
Guys,
time?
I don't know. What is time? But yeah, quick Washington boy update corner. I did go to Portland a couple weeks ago. I've just been traveling all over the fucking place.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went to Portland, that was when we got back from like Las Vegas or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was just like trip, club, another club, no sleep, train, like the Gaga meme.
Uh-huh.
But I went to go to Seattle, technically, spent a few days with Washington Boyd. Then we went to Portland to go to one of his friends' wedding. I met one of his brothers. I met some of his friends. It was a super cute, fun trip. But I think it was like our 4th or 5th time seeing each other in person.
Which is crazy.
I know.
To think about it like that.
I know. Long distance fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Like I will say it right here. And we've been struggling, especially this last stretch, because this is the longest we've gone. I mean, we're spoiled compared to some other long distance couples who have to go months all the time.
Sure.
But I think he and I are both so like physical and lovey and just like, and it's in the brand new relationship too. Mm-hmm. So it's like in that honeymoon phase and not being able to like fucking see each other. It just is sad. And then he's going to be here next weekend. But at that point, I think it will have been like 3.5 weeks or something so anyway, yeah. So when I saw him in Portland a couple weeks ago or a few weeks or whatever, I got to see him for like 4 or 5 days in a row, which was really nice because it started to give us time to like have little, not even arguments, but moments of disagreement.
Yeah, like normal.
Just normal couple shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Of like things that you wouldn't necessarily know when you're only FaceTiming, you're only texting, everything seems perfect and amazing.
For sure.
And it's like, okay, this is honestly awesome anytime. Well, it sucks at the moment, but like later it's like, oh, this is really cool because I got to learn more about you and our relationship grew. And it feels like we have to get so much figured out in a short amount of time because I only see him like 3 days at a time.
Like it's like a massive learning curve, like every time. Yeah.
And it's always like really big, really emotional, really exciting. But then like the highs are highs and the lows are lows and the stakes are high because he and I are both so invested in each other at this point. So it's all good stuff, but definitely the Portland trip was the first time where we had like some, not fights,
like a hurdles.
Yeah. Just relationship hurdles.
Yeah.
And he's not the type to fight and I'm not either, but we're both like so emotional. Like he's not as emotional as I am, but he cries quite a bit. Like us together is very, it's just like a big feelings. Like we just have massive feelings. I learned that he really hates being late, like really, really hates it. And I am chronically very late and I'm type B about a lot of things, especially like arriving to events or getting to when I went to see him, I got to John Wayne Airport like 25 minutes before my plane took off. And he likes to get there like 3 hours early. So
yikes.
At one point we were like running late to his friend's wedding, we were like right on time. And I forgot mascara and I was like, please, can we stop at CVS to grab some mascara?
Were you going to be even like 30 minutes early?
Oh,
I thought
we were on track to arrive at the wedding 30 minutes before the ceremony starts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this
cushion.
this CV, like, I'm going to run in, grab mascara and run out. And he was like, not okay with that. Like, I could just feel the tension, the stress. And we had a conversation about it later. And he's like, I think I was a little unreasonably stressed about it because we got there so early. We were like one of the first people there. But I also like could also get ready ahead of time more. And it was...
Time stress is such an interesting
It
thing. Like,
is.
I know people that, like Alexis's dad, for example, gets like so time stressed or whatever. And it's just interesting, like dealing with those different dynamics of different people and how they
with travel
work with time.
Yeah. Cause sometimes couples like are very different when it comes to airport travel of like, we need to get there early. God forbid we miss our flight. Like we need to get to the gate, make sure the gate is there, like lock eyes with the gate, and then we can go get food. Whereas like I am, and you're a little bit more like me because I think we've traveled so much. We're like,
I mean, I would say I'm a little bit more responsible with our travel
for sure
than you have been.
We
like,
all know the whole Singapore.
Yes. Need I remind you of Singapore Gate 2024? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm certainly not a person that gets to the airport like 3 hours early for no fucking reason. Like I will get there with still 30 minutes probably to get to my gate, get coffee, maybe pee if I need to.
Yep.
And even that sometimes like I'll push it to 20 or whatever.
Right.
But it's not a thing where I get there like 20, 25 minutes before my plane takes off unless it's like Long Beach Airport or something where it's like super small and not necessary. So yeah, I'm a little more towards you, but I'm
not as
like
bad as
I'm a little balanced between you and Washington Boy.
Yes. Cause he's a little bit more like he was so chill during Comic-Con weekend and about being late. I realize now because that was my thing and he could give two fucks if we're on time to Comic-Con. But when it's his thing, like that boy's stressed about being late to the wedding, even though we were right on time. I was like, whoa, I'm learning a thing about.
But I will say in my relationship, I'm the one that's time stressed. Because
really?
Yeah, Bullseye is chronically late.
Yes, because he always has to poop right before you guys leave.
Correct. He finds the most convenient times to poop, or he's just like fucking around, or he just like he waits till the last possible minute to be like, okay, it's going to take me 15 minutes to get ready and we need to leave at 7. It's 6:45. I'm going to start getting ready now. And it always takes longer than the 15 minutes because he fucks around or like is a weirdo or whatever. And so then I'm the one that's always time stressed. And I'm like, so I've started telling him like 15 minutes before we need to leave. Like I kind of lie. And I'm like, we need to leave at 6:45 when it's 7.
Okay. Well, I'm very similar to Bullseye in that because I do the same thing. Like I will be like, I'm going to Peloton before we leave and I'm going to put it off until the last possible fucking second. And then the last 2 times you came over and I was supposed to be ready at a certain time.
You were like, in my heart, I just felt like you weren't going to be here on time. And I'm like, it's 5:30. I said I was going to be here at 5:30. So
it was like 5:20 and you're like about to leave. And I'm like, oh, I'm getting in the shower.
I'm like, okay, I guess I'll make myself busy for a little bit. So Washington Boy might start like manipulating your time perception as well.
He started
as a necessary means.
He made a shared note called PP's Necessities.
Nice.
And it has like anything I've ever forgotten on a trip at this point, like earplugs, a face wash, like and he started like tracking like, okay, it takes her this long to get ready and this is what I need to remind her to bring.
Cute.
So I feel like he definitely will start keeping me on track, but I'm gonna help him relax a little bit and not be so uptight.
And that's so funny because that's the same thing but opposite for us.
Aw, that's so cute. It's
hilarious.
We're dating each other.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
That's really funny.
So that was a fun thing that we learned about each other. And then after the wedding, we went and got drunk at Applebee's.
Nice.
It was fucking great.
As one does.
But then
it's so fun though because those are not the little things that we used to have with our partners. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like you and your ex-husband would never just like go to Applebee's and like fuck around and drink. And neither would me and the wolf.
No, because my ex-husband could eat like grass and that was it with all of his eting restrictions. And then he didn't even drink or do drugs or anything.
The wolf is psychotic and didn't drink or do drugs or anything. He's just like that.
Right.
By nature. He's just
so
sociopathic
like going that. Like we have our fatty Sunday Sundays and like just going to Applebee's and getting a mozzarella stick and like a fucking margarita, like half off apps. It's like happy hour after 9 p.m. at Applebee's, guys.
Yeah.
And we were calling it what are we saying? Applebus?
Yeah.
Applebus all night, which was so fun. And then like ordered Thai food and got high and watched Severance. Like it was a really sweet moment. Lots of sweet moments over the weekend. But there was definitely a time that was not so sweet for like a day where we had our biggest hurdle so far in this relationship. And it was when I just got this like weird out of nowhere text message with someone asking me like, hey, I heard a rumor that you were hooking up with this person. I won't say the name, but like just throwing it out there. Like, is that true? And it was so...
Because he was like telling people that.
Yes. He was like telling people like I was hooking up with Rachel's cousin, which is like... there's just so many reasons why this is like preposterous. Like I haven't spoken to this person in years. Like I haven't seen this person. Like we don't even follow each other on Instagram. Like it was so out of.
We also know that they're like a known liar,
Yes.
a known like serial
Manipulator.
cheater. Yeah, like they're bad. He's a bad dude.
Very adjacent to the wolf. So
Yes.
there really wasn't any reason for him to lie or to say that, but much like I feel like the wolf would just sometimes
Throw out a name.
Yeah. And so I was like so thrown off and I was like, oh, holy shit. Like, look at this text message I got, like showing Washington Boy.
Because it was very obviously
Yeah.
not true. So you're like, holy shit, look at this.
And he just was like, oh, like who's that person? And I like explain it. And he just was like, why would he say that? That's really weird. And I just was like,
Beats me.
there's really no reason. And then there was like this beat and this pause. And he was like, I just want you to know, like, even if there was maybe some text or something that happened between you two, like you can tell me. I would be more upset if you were lying versus like, you can tell me the truth. Like if something happened, like I'm a safe person. I love you. And then that, which I think is like a totally fair, sweet response. But even him, that response made it was like, oh, I'm getting the feeling that he doesn't believe me. And he's waiting because he just thought it was so concerning. Why would he say that? Like, was there an inappropriate text message or something? And if there was, it would have been while he and I were dating. So it would have been like, I would have been cheating on him. And I go into fucking panic mode. And I've never had this happen to me before. And I felt extremely triggered, but not able to like articulate what was going on at the moment. And I think because of my history and because I'm very open about the fact that I did like have an affair years ago at this point. Oh my God, I think it's been like a full 2 years as of
like right now.
Yeah. Wild. Yeah. And I'm very vocal about that fact. And it's like honesty and integrity and communication in relationships is so, so important to me. And it like he and I have had so many conversations about like, I would never do that again. And I also just want to communicate with you all along to even like not even get to that point where that's a temptation. But then for him to be like, is this true? I got so panicky that like, he's not going to believe me. It's over. He's going to leave me. Like I started acting guilty as fuck. And I started sweating, kind of stuttering, wouldn't make eye contact with him.
Do you feel like those guilty feelings from like 2 years ago were coming up?
Yeah. Like maybe it was triggering in this, like when
I didn't do it, but I have before. So like,
right.
like that.
Yeah. Cause I did feel triggered, but it's like in the past when I was accused, like I was lying.
Right.
So like I felt so like, I don't know. I feel so out of body. And I was having like a low key anxiety attack because I like couldn't really form words. Like I was just panicking and I was like kind of crying and like, I didn't do it. Like I just was acting so guilty. Like honestly, like from his perspective, when he and I are still such a new relationship, we don't know each other as like super intimately yet. We've never had any question about fidelity come up. So he just was like, okay, well now I'm really worried because you are acting this way. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm scared you don't believe me. And he's like, well, did you do it? And I'd be like, no, but like almost smile in the way when you are lying.
Yeah.
It was so wild. And I just start freaking out. I'm like, how do I like damage control this? Because I don't even know how to like be honest and show that I'm being honest. And then like eventually after like 20 minutes of that, we kind of got to a point where he's like, I was like, I think I'm freaking out because I feel like you don't believe me, but I am telling the truth. And he was like, okay, if you're telling the truth, you're telling the truth. But then he got really sad and really kind of quiet, and the whole vibe shifted, and it just was like, okay, I still don't think he like believes me. But it was like this kind of weird, maybe he does believe me, but he's just like sad, and the vibe shifted. But it was the first time he and I had like a bad vibe together. Like it was really sad and kind of uncomfortable. And then we ended up going to the gym and we got dinner, and then we watched TV that night. Like I don't even think we like had sex or anything the rest of the night. Like it was really just like a mellow, somber, like kind of even hard to make conversation with each other. Cause I think we were just still so hurting from that moment. And then the next day I was leaving. And so in the morning I was like working at a coffee shop. It still wasn't like totally back to normal. And then, I posted a picture on my story that was like leaving tonight or something, sad face. And then he made this like offhand comment like, oh, are you posting that so the guy knows that you're going to be home? Like as a joke. And I was like, why would you say that? Yeah. That makes me feel like you are still thinking about this and that you're still having like trust issues. And like he paused and took a breath, and then like his eyes welled up and he's like, yeah, I'm sorry. I think I really am still struggling with this. But at that point, I wasn't having like a fucking panic attack anymore. So I was just a lot more regulated and could be like, I'm so sorry about yesterday. I think I was just honestly so afraid you wouldn't believe me. And I was really triggered and I was panicking. So it came off really like, I understand why you would be concerned. I think anyone would be at that point. But I'm like looking you in the eyes now. I love you. I promise nothing happened with this person. I would never do that too. Like, you can trust me. And then he was like, oh, okay. Yeah. Like at that point I could tell he believed me. And then the vibes shifted back to normal, and we texted again on the plane, and it was very like it was sweet having a little bit of distance from each other and then being able to text each other and being like, I'm really sorry again. And he was like, no, I think that was good for us. And like with a little like reflection, I think we learned more about each other's like triggers and how we respond to things. And I did some more research on ChatGPT of like, why does this happen? And I guess it is pretty common, especially with people with anxiety. But when someone falsely accuses you or even asks you a question of, especially as something as big of a deal of, did you cheat on me? It can trigger something so intense and scary with you that sometimes it just shows up like you're acting guilty. And then I got all these tips, and I also talked about it in therapy as well. I didn't just use chat. But like just even verbalizing that to your partner. And now Washington Boy knows, and like that can be a response I have sometimes, and like we can better communicate. But I can also be like, can you give me a second to like breathe deeply and just regulate my nervous system so that I'm not in this like fight or flight, high stakes panic mode anymore. Like I can feel like I can actually just like really in that moment, I probably just should have taken a moment to think. But when you're accusing someone of lying, sometimes you don't want to give them time to like come up with lies. It's such a like, I don't know. It's really tricky. And I've never had to deal with this ever in a relationship.
Yeah. Well, and it is still so new. And you guys have like you said, you've only been around each other 4 times.
And
so
we're
it's
long
like,
distance.
Oh, now
so
all of a sudden, like you're watching me very closely and watching my reactions. But like, okay, you haven't been around me that long to even know how I would normally react in a situation like this. So you think I'm lying, but like maybe this is my, you know, like very over analyzing each other's like body language and response to things.
Because normally we're on the phone.
And like, but what's the like ground level, like ground zero level, like your baseline of body language and stuff like that. So that's also hard too. Just like nitpicking all that stuff.
Yeah. It's really tricky with the distance and running into things like this. And I'm learning new things about myself. And I think we're so committed to communicate well with each other. And I think that we are at this point have really overcome that. And I know that I fully have his trust and he fully has mine. But we're really good about anytime. And I really give him props to him for this. He receives information really, really well. Like I never have to worry about how he's going to react if I say something that I think might, like, I'm never worried like, oh, this is going to upset him or this might cause an issue or I'm bringing this up at the wrong time or like he always is like, honesty is so important to me and I just want you to say it rather than keeping it in at a good time or rephrasing it in a different way. Like he's such a safe space and he really does stick to that. So there have been a couple times where he will be telling me a story and I will get kind of quiet and then I'll be like, what's up? And I'm like, that made me a little jealous for some reason. And he's like, thank you for telling me that. Let's talk about it. But he'll do the same. He'll be like, I don't know why, but I got a little weird by that. Or I'm feeling a little sad. We talk about things like right when they happen, which has been really helpful as opposed to like harboring it.
Sure.
Which I think we have to in long distance. As well, because it's like I don't get to see his body language or pick up on his vibe when we're just texting or calling. So anyway, that's my little, if anyone else has ever had this where if you have a partner who, and maybe it's not just, you know, infidelity, maybe it's anything, but like if someone accuses you of something that you didn't do, has anyone else also been like so stressed out that they might not be believed that you end up acting really guilty? Because that is like, I'm sure it's a common phenomenon. I think so.
I think you also just have past trauma with that too, where like you had to be so convincing when you were lying, and then you're like, wait, I'm trying to be convincing, but I'm being honest. But then like all those old feelings like come up with like these allegations of you cheating. Right. And you're like, wait, I swear to God, I didn't this time. I really promise you I didn't do it. Yeah.
Ooh, I feel like I almost need to like fucking cleanse that somehow.
Yeah.
Of like those icky feelings of I never, ever want to feel that feeling again. Yeah. Of being dishonest. So it's like, I need to like shake it out or go get a fucking aura
exorcism.
Yeah. There's just like, even if it's been years, there's little things that come up and like shit will trigger you when you least expect it.
Oh yeah. Oh
like,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Like last night I had a recovered memory. I had a recovered memory that I used to fantasize about the wolf dying in a tragic accident.
What?
And like early on in us dating too. Yeah. I did not, I don't know why I told Bullseye, I was like, ooh, I just had a weird recovered memory. And I told him and I was like, wow.
Whoa.
Yeah. And that was early on when like, cheating had happened, but I felt trapped. Even early on. I mean, we know this, but holy shit. Of like, oh, if he dies in a tragic accident, then I get to be the mourning exactly
girlfriend.
But I'll be out. Like I'll be sad for a little while, but like I'll be out of it. And then I don't have to like end the relationship. It just ends for me.
Well, you should have told me. We could have made it happen. Well, that's maybe a sign
what
that
an
you
incredible segue, actually.
You shouldn't be in a relationship anymore if you fantasize about them dying.
Yeah. That's something I would like to go back and tell my 20-year-old self if I could. Holy shit. Maybe don't be with that person. Yeah. You think it's obvious, but...
That is an incredible segue because we have some wolf updates.
We have some wolf corner updates. Cue my little wolf sound effect. our anniversary party, we had like 40 people come. It was awesome. My whole family came except my sister who's still far away, but both my brothers came and my parents and Uncle Chris was there and Dan and Melissa.
Cousins.
Yeah.
So many past guests and close friends, and really kind of like our core, a couple people who couldn't be there because they're out of town, but like our core support group really over this last year. So it was so cool to see everybody there.
It was rad.
It was so fun.
And it was so fun. And Sarah and Amber came as well. And so they got to meet each other for the first time.
Yeah.
And actually the Wolf's sister came as well. Which was pretty rad. So I got to catch up with her, and I haven't seen her in 2 years.
She had like a great time too, right?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So if you're listening to this, like, love you so much. She's not the most like social butterfly kind of personality. She really isn't. She likes to read a lot, and she hangs out at home, and her best friend also was there, who was actually my friend in high school before I even started dating the Wolf. So the two of them were there. But the Wolf sister is more of just like a homebody, and that's how I've known her to be. But she showed up basically like on time at 7:00, her and her best friend. And I thought like, okay, they got here early so they can leave early. And like, I'm sure they're making an appearance for like 30 minutes to an hour. No, they stayed the whole time. And she was so cute because she and I had like our reunion moment. And she was like, I'm so nervous. Like, I just hope people are going to be nice to me. And I was like, of course everybody's going to be nice to you. Like, you didn't do this. Like, you're welcome here. And by the way, she wanted to come. Like, she reached out to me to come. Yeah. Which, of course, like for reasons that we've talked about on this podcast, but like she brought Amber to us, and like she's been such an ally, throughout the life of our podcast, really. But and then at the end she was like, I don't do stuff like this often, but like everybody was talking to me the whole time, and everybody was so nice, and it was cool. And so she got to meet Sarah, and she got to reunite with Amber too, and she and that was just so wild to be in a room with like all of them and just catching
so many
up
survivors
about
of the Wolf, just like all together, and the Wolf sister,
who they currently live together too. Crazy. And I'm like, are you gonna get like skinned alive for being here? Like, literally.
Yeah, and
it's
the
so
Wolf
crazy.
Still listens. He's gonna hear. Well, whatever.
I think it's fine. She literally posted it too.
Oh, she did?
Oh, I don't think I showed you.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So after the anniversary party, because she follows the podcast account, but she followed me then, and I was super excited, like right after, and I was excited, like, okay, cool, like we're friends for sure again. And then so I followed her back, and she's on private, but she posted a couple days later like a carousel of updates of just like her and life stuff, and in it was a screenshot of the story that you posted of like pin the red flag on the Wolf. If you know. She put that in the carousel, which is awesome. Oh shit,
that's amazing.
Yeah. So you're awesome for showing up, for being there. Yeah. You're on the right side of history.
Hell great. Yeah, herstory. We did have pin the red flag on the Wolf, which was
pretty epic.
So funny.
We got this poster of like two wolves howling, and we got all these little mini red flags, and everybody was blindfolded, and I spun them 3 times, and they went and tried to pin the flag. Yeah, the red flag on the wall. It was awesome.
I feel like we've always played some sort of variation of that game now.
Yeah, it's true.
At some of our parties.
I'm always once, twice, thricing people at our parties.
Well, your Farquaad always comes out, even, like at any time.
He is me. I am him. It just...
It was good though. It was a good wholesome Wilford party.
We had a cake.
Yeah.
We did speeches. Pizza. People played beer pong outside.
Totally. Amy got us shirts.
Yeah.
And picked up our cake and our pizza.
We did our time capsule.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and I just want to shout out our podcast listener who came.
Oh, yeah, Brooke.
Yeah, Brooke. That was so sweet. And it was really cool because she actually was like referred to the podcast by somebody who is... in the Wolf's family, I guess I'll say. She was talking us up a storm about how evil he is. And so Brooke's boyfriend's mom worked with that person, and that's how she learned about the podcast. And I was like, holy shit, this is so cool. But didn't know her before, but she came with her boyfriend, and it was so fun. Just like, I don't know, to have
It was a fucking blast.
Have a listener come.
Good idea to throw a party at Thelonious.
I'm so glad we did. We had to commemorate.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And we had to talk about our Lord table and our temporary tattoos.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, you guys. This was some of our little ideas that we conceived, and it was so fun to see it come to life. We had tattoos. We had a Chapel Roan Megan crying tattoo, which ended up being just my floating head, which was perfect.
Iconic.
And then we had, of course, a Lord Farquaad Rachel tattoo. Also iconic. And then we had another little tattoo, which we didn't get like a great picture of that you could read.
I have more of them though, and I want to just like periodically just put them on my body randomly. Yeah, because so I'll get a picture of it.
Nice little like horizontal text, and it just says in small font, "I don't understand why you hate me so much."
It's the literal screenshot of his line in the email.
Just so iconic. Yeah. Like, if you know, you know. And then we decided like, oh, let's bring your wedding dress.
Yeah. And
then from there, I think we're like, let's just have a whole fucking Traumedy Show museum.
Yep.
Of shit from the podcast and stuff, iconic things that happened this last year, which was so funny. Like, I kept laughing. Like, this is just like a party dedicated to our past year of life.
Pretty much.
Which is
a party of us celebrating us.
I said something like, this is going to give the haters more fuel, but like, fuck the haters. It's also going to make the Traumedians like really excited too.
We'll do anything in the name of our vanity, honestly.
Of course.
We've said that from day one.
We are not humble, and we are very honest about that.
Yeah. We've never claimed to be humble.
No. We're going to make tattoos of our faces and expect our friends to put it on their bodies.
Yeah. But we will provide you with pizza and cake.
Of course.
And a salad.
On our Lord table.
Yeah.
Yes. We had, of course, your wedding dress. We had the glow dance records.
I thought for sure I had thrown away the present that I made for the weatherman, the custom vinyl record of our glow dance songs.
Oh, no.
And I scoured my closet, and I had even texted you in defeat. Like, I'm so bummed. I swear I threw this away in the dumpster with a fuck you weatherman as I did it. But no, I looked in one last little nook and cranny in that same closet. The Lord was like, look again. And thus I did. And I found it. And so, I was so pleased. It
really completed the table.
It did.
It added some more dimension, more color.
Yeah.
So we had that. We had screenshots of your text to the weatherman about what an asshole he was and how he's losing you. Like the poetic text message and his response of, so you hate me. That was like 3 weeks later. We had screenshots of lots of text messages.
Please her.
From
the wolf. My actual diaries. I brought one of like the day that we decided to do the podcast, and I wrote about it. And then another, like the one that saved me from 5 years prior to the day. So that was cool. We had your earplugs.
Oh yeah.
Of Alex lore.
Yep.
I found a little rubber snake that the wolf and I won in a vending machine one time for like a quarter. I couldn't believe I still fucking had that.
We had quarters.
Speaking of quarters, we brought a stack of quarters.
We had quarters. We had beef tallow.
Yep.
We had
Prep H suppositories. Of
course,
a whole box of them, and then they melted in the sun, and now they're unusable.
Oh, they melted.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
I know, it's okay. It was worth it for the memes.
Suppositories can melt, you guys.
Yeah, and then you like they're mush. You can't use them. It's like liquid.
Yeah, good point.
Brought a Burt's Bees chapstick, actually both for the wolf and the weatherman. That lore worked for.
Oh yeah, good point.
Because he put it in the box that he left at our house on our wedding day. The wolf did.
Oh,
chapstick
with your exes.
I know. Yeah, and then the weatherman thought that was an appropriate gift. I wanted to bring a bar of soap, but I didn't have any on hand, and whatever. Yeah. We didn't buy any. What else?
The Boats and Hose hats.
Yes.
From Catalina Wine Mixer, which we had a lot of people say that the Catalina episode was one of your favorites, which is awesome.
Yeah, I love that.
And then funny. The Chamonix sweatshirt.
Oh, yes.
I think that was... I had a screenshot of the text from my mother who was like, honey, I think you're looking for love in the wrong places. Have you tried ChristianMingle.com?
It's so iconic.
And pictures of a Lamborghini and pictures of Thelonious, of course.
Of course, a framed photo of Thelonious.
Only fitting. It was a blast. And then we went out to Mulligans after got pretty drunk.
Okay, and then this is where I can come in. So we go to Mulligan's with our core group.
Yep.
And Sarah and Amber also came as well. And I immediately go to the bathroom as soon as we get there. I needed to go. I'm standing in line and I get tapped on the shoulder and this girl asked me, "Are you Rachel?" And I said, "Yes." And she's like, "Okay, I dated our friend the wolf about 8 months ago." And I was like, "You're kidding me." And she's like, "I'm super sorry to like approach you like this. I just knew I was going to run into you someday."
Holy shit.
And I was like, "Don't be sorry. Tell me everything."
Yeah.
So basically she met him on Hinge and they went on a handful of dates. He even came over to her apartment one time and she cooked him dinner. And then she was hanging out with a couple of her friends who just happened to also be my family friends. And she told them about who she was dating. And they recognized his name and they were like, hell fucking no.
Yeah.
Pull up the podcast. They sent it to her immediately. And they're like, you need to go listen to this right now and then get back to us about this fucking person that you're dating because you need to stop it right now.
Totally.
So she started listening to the podcast and kept talking to him. And he obviously didn't know.
Yeah.
And so apparently at that time, he was also getting a full sleeve of tattoos and telling her that he was going to get one for my dog, Olive.
Did he say that you were like an ex or something?
I think so. Yeah. She like knew it was about my dog.
That's so weird.
Isn't that so fucking weird? No idea if if he actually did that or not.
Yeah.
But then the thing that these were like the two kind of like big pieces of information that I got. The other one that I learned from her was that he was forced to resign from one of his jobs because of people writing in, I guess. And I don't know, maybe the podcast, I have no idea. Because of the allegations that he was talking to Grace while he was still in high school, which he was. Right. He was. When we were engaged and they were starting to have their thing, she was still in high school. Yeah. So apparently he was forced to resign from one of his jobs, which is fantastic. Oopsie. Not oopsie. Love that. Absolutely necessary. But yeah, so then she just was like, it was just so wild to be approached in public like that, like the podcast at work.
Right.
Literally.
Like, yes, this is my work.
Yeah. Yes, you're familiar with my work. You're also familiar with my sociopathic ex. Incredible. Yeah. And so I was like, well, my girl, you picked a hell of a night to find me. Seriously. Because I have Sarah and Amber here with me as well. You know them, right? And she's like, yeah, I've listened. Yes, I know who they are. She was quoting the podcast the whole night. I'm like, come with me.
She was quoting the podcast?
Yeah, 100%.
That's our
she was
favorite
like, please
thing.
her. She just said, please her out of nowhere.
We're so vain when someone quotes the podcast.
Oh
we're like,
God. It's
new favorite
unreal.
person.
It's just unreal. And then I took her down and I introduced her to them. And like, I fully had a little cry moment in the bathroom
totally
of just like, wow, this is so fucking surreal. Yeah. Like, and this is just one instance of a person that I saved, that we saved.
I mean, yeah, like on the T app and on the Facebook dating page.
Like it's the podcast at work. It's circulating and like that's the hope. I can't say his name. I'm not going to fully say his name, which I would love to, but I can't. But like somebody knows somebody who knows who I'm talking about in this town, and so like, yeah, she stopped dating him. She ghosted him, and that was that. And now we're homies and she hung out with us all night. And
we follow each other.
It was
on Instagram.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was so cool.
It was cool. It was a great night.
It was so rad. And like that night of all nights too, on our 1 year anniversary party, when I just happened to be with his other 2 exes as well. It's like such this little girl gang that we're fucking forming. It's so weird. Yeah. It's the weirdest little girl gang, but I'm obsessed with it. It's awesome.
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah. So it was a great night.
And then the next morning.
Yes, Thelonious. So we were up to like what? At least I was. Bullseye and I were up to like 3 a.m. God knows why.
We can use our imagination.
Oh, you can assume. You're gonna make assumptions as to why.
Well, half the time you guys are having like big serious conversations. So
we end up just like in the car talking for so long, for hours.
There's something actually really like I don't even know special about car conversations.
Yeah.
Even just sitting in the car. Like often I do my most like thinking in the car. Like I'll
What
sit
is that
and
about?
I don't know.
It's like a confined space or something.
It's like a safe space, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's that. And it's like,
it's like our version of being swaddled.
Yes.
Baby.
Yes. You feel protected from like outside, like your other responsibilities, the things you have to do, whatever, don't exist when you're in your car. When you park and you're like, I'm not ready to go inside yet.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes like I will just sit on my phone or just sit there and think because I'm like, I'm
you
not ready to.
You definitely do.
Oh, I'm a car parker for sure. But then having big conversations with partners.
I don't typically do that, but Bullseye and I do it all the time. We've had like just such emotional, long conversations in our cars. For hours. So actually I think that night we did have like an hour-long car conversation. It's like not bad. It just was like a deep conversation.
As you guys do.
As we do. As we have the whole time. But and so the next day we got our asses up and we drove an hour and a half to Ren Faire.
The Renaissance Pleasure Fair of Irwindale.
The pleasures of the pleasure fair. We enjoyed those pleasures.
It's a fucking blast. But this was like literally the only day of all of our schedules that we could have done in like 6 weeks. So it was like not ideal the day after we'd all like been binge drinking.
No.
And
I got 5 hours of sleep, I think.
Yeah. I definitely woke up early because I was so hungover.
Oh, yeah.
And then like I had to get in a full cosplay. You had to get in a Farquaad. It just was a struggle.
It was.
To finally get up and at him.
I wasn't all there mentally. I will preface it with that.
What do you mean?
Because I'm about to talk about Hey Buddy.
Oh, well, then we took edibles.
That didn't help. I already was like mentally incapacitated. And then, the edibles didn't help.
Well, and then we start drinking and then we're like, all right, we got to just continue the good times. Because I mean, fuck, going on. If you
what else were we to do?
Well, there's lots to do at Renaissance Faire, but if you haven't been, I'm like, don't get me started. No. But there is, like, honestly, I can't wait to go back with Washington Boy because being high, walking around in your costume, in your Ren Faire garb, just being around like-minded other nerds, just saying huzzah, eating whatever. It's just like one of the best feelings, to be honest, for me. For me, that's heaven. That's ecstasy. It's so fun.
That's ascension.
I think taking an edible for Ren Faire is just required. It's not required, but it just makes the whole experience so much more delightful.
Yeah.
But then, Rachel was not fully with us.
I wasn't fully there. So listen, last year at Ren Faire, I was feeling myself. I was cognizantly present.
You were drinking, but you were like in true form.
I was
like you
with
were,
it.
You were on it.
I was in character.
You were locked in.
Yeah. I was locked and loaded. Yes. I was in character. I was my response to people. So everybody would be like, Lord Farquaad, blah, like screaming at me. There's this video of me like talking to like 5 different people at once and I'm just fucking riffing. You know what I mean? I'm just like, oh yes, greetings citizens of Dulag. Enjoy the pleasures of the pleasure fair.
Yes.
That was my signature line. This year, I don't know what the fuck happened. Weed and sleep deprivation.
Yeah.
And
we had a big night the night before.
Of party planning, socializing, all the things. And the first person to yell at me to scream my name in ecstasy.
Lord Farquaad.
Lord Farquaad was a 15-year-old something boy walking past me with his arm up.
Shall we reenact?
Yes. So Megan walking opposite direction of me, passing me.
All right. Lord Farquaad, hi.
Hey, buddy. That's what I said.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. And you know what's ironic is I'm sitting here as Buddy the Elf telling this story now.
What's funny is like it's definitely stupid and you were not in character. But your reaction to saying, hey, buddy, was what was even funnier because it haunted you.
You guys, I lost my shit.
You were like not okay.
I lost my shit.
You're like, I wasn't in character.
Stumbling through this Renaissance Faire, just crying, laughing. Like, what the fuck was that?
Farquaad wouldn't say.
When does Rachel even say, hey, buddy? When the fuck do I say that?
I don't think you've ever used the word buddy.
Where did that come from? The depths of something unknown in me. I don't know who that was. It wasn't Farquaad and it wasn't Rachel. That was something else entirely. Hey, buddy.
So upset about it.
So upset. I was like, if I could turn back time, I want to give that child a better experience.
Right, yeah.
I ruined his Renaissance Faire.
I'm sure they packed up and went home at that point.
What else are you supposed to do
like
after you get a hey, buddy?
The Renaissance disappointment fair.
Zero pleasure. Zero pleasure in that response. Pleasure fair. No. He just questions his entire life.
And you kept saying stupid shit the rest of the day, and we would like tease you, and at one point you were just like, I'm just gonna stop talking.
I got so insecure, dude. I got so insecure because that's also what happens to me when I smoke weed.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't smoke for a long time, for years. I didn't smoke weed for years because in social situations I felt like I would get so stupid and I would get paranoid. I would say shit that like nobody else is probably even paying attention
I'm not
to, but I would be so paranoid that I'm like, I sound like an idiot right now and I have to be mute for the rest of the night until I sober up. So then I really was actually very stupid at Ren Faire, and then all that paranoia came in and you guys started making fun of me and I was like, yay, I'm insecure now too. This is fun. This is really fun.
Which was like, you were being stupid, but we all were. And you're just especially like being funny and like in character and being smart is like
fighting for my life.
That's part of your identity. So then being like, oh, I'm the butt of the jokes and I'm stupid. Like, but it's like, Rach, we're your best friends. Like, no one cares.
I've never felt more alone. I was out there.
You were not
clawing.
lying.
I was fighting for my life to just form normal sentences back to strangers who were shouting Lord Farquaad at me. I'm like, shit, what's the line? Hey, buddy. Fuck.
Please, if you next time you see Rachel, just say, hey, buddy, now. Because then we kept saying it to you the rest of the day to further shame you.
Yeah.
To further just drive stick into the wedge or whatever the fucking phrase is.
You know, beat the bit to death.
Yes. Yeah.
Just
drive
beat the buddy to
stick
death.
into the wedge.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
That was
I'm
right.
high right. You would think.
You're a doctor, Thelonious. You're supposed to know all the phrases.
Put the scalpel in the brain.
Lucky for you, I don't have one.
Well, that's very apparent, buddy.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. So stupid. And to anyone else, maybe a normal person, that would have been an appropriate response that they wouldn't have thought twice about.
Right.
But to me, I hold myself to a very high linguistic standard. So, hey, buddy, wasn't cutting it. It was not okay. Yeah. It needed to be something more profound.
For sure.
Enjoy the pleasures of the pleasure fair. That's funny as fuck. Hey, buddy, it's so bland and bullshit. Like, what the fuck? That could have been any Joe Schmo on the street, not a fucking sexy Farquaad at Ren Faire. God damn it. Do better. Tall Farquaad? Are you kidding me? Do better. End of rant. On myself.
Dude, this happens to cosplayers all the time, though. Like, when I'm Peach all day and I'm overstimulated and people are like, Princess Peach. Like, sometimes I'm like, her blah, 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 like,
blah, 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 blah.
You forget words.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, you know.
What
can you do?
Sometimes
we won't let it happen again.
The brain rot
wins. Sometimes the brain rot.
Sometimes the brain rot wins. Satan and the brain rot won that day with a hey, buddy.
Oh, my God.
That was their weapon of choice.
Eyes. That was so funny. We're gonna send out on a little old trauma bonding.
Okay, you guys. So we got this trauma bonding submission a couple months ago, and she sent it to us on Instagram and I got to it first. And I was dying laughing. And I literally told her, like, this is the pettiest thing I've ever heard in my life. And I love you so much. And I need you to send this to our Traumedy Show email and say in the subject line that it's not for Megan, because I want to read it. I want Megan's live reaction when we go over this.
Oh my God. Okay. So
this is from, I don't know if I can say her real name. I'll say her name is Haley. Okay. There's going to be a little musical number involved in this too. All right, here we go. The subject line, not for Meg, in all caps. Traumedy spoiler. Hey, as promised.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Fuck, can you imagine if it actually said that and it came full circle? Okay. Hey, buddy. As promised, here's a Spotify Traumedy story for you both. Hello, you wonderful ladies. This story has so many Easter eggs that I'd failed to notice at the time, but now that I've spotted them, the story has meant that neither I nor my best friend can breathe for laughing, and our high laughter pitch can only be heard by orcas and dolphins, so I hope you enjoy. Firstly, I'd like to thank this particular ex for introducing me to this podcast. He listened to lots of podcasts, but rarely truly listened to me. I hope he's listening to me/this today, though. How epic is that?
Do we know the ex? Do you know the ex?
No, I don't know this person. I don't know how he found the podcast.
Do you know the person who's writing in?
No.
You don't know her?
No. These are...
Is this a male ex?
Yes.
Oh my God. A straight man listens to a podcast?
Yes. I don't know how he found it.
Hey, buddy.
I think, hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy, to all the straight men out there. Thanks for being
hey
here.
To all you buddies.
All three of you.
You're our buddies for life. I think at the time I did ask her on Instagram how he found the podcast. I'm not sure what her answer was.
Did Joe Rogan recommend us?
Oh my God. Finally, he's found us. Let me try to find her messages actually and see. Found it.
Nice.
Okay. Haley, this is the pettiest shit I've ever seen in my life. I'm obsessed with you. She was live FaceTiming her best friend as I was responding to her because she was like so excited that I listened to it, and I thought it was so funny. The best part that I forgot to mention was that he introduced me to the podcast. He will be listening and thinking this story sounds familiar. I asked, how did he start listening to us? He listened to so many podcasts. I think this one came up in one of them and he told me about it. I followed.
Cool.
So yeah, I guess it just got organically recommended. Oh, and there's some screenshots in here.
Let's go.
Of what the story I'm about to tell you. Okay. So my ex ended things with me when I was injured after I was attacked by someone I didn't know. Long story, but I'm doing better now and on the road to recovery, both physically and mentally. We had been together around 18 months at this point. A couple of months after I was injured, my ex claimed that he couldn't cope with me being injured and needed to end things with me. So she gets attacked by someone she didn't know and is reeling from that. They'd been together for like a year and a half. Yeah. And after she gets injured and she's like dealing with it, recovering, he just was like, I can't cope with this, bye, and ends it.
Does she say what the injury was?
No, I think I asked her in DMs, but she like didn't want to go into it. But she said she's okay now.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
I quickly realized he wasn't the kind of person I needed in my life anyway if he treated me this way when I needed him most. A few weeks after we had split, I realized that I was still logged into his Spotify on my phone. Now is my chance to get my own back, and I'm rather petty. I saw that he'd got a playlist titled Road to Northumbria, and so I screenshot the playlist cover, added a new playlist made up of the most horrifically annoying and awful songs I could think of, such as Ooh, Stick You by Daphne and Celeste. The lyrics were Ooh, Stick You, Your Mama Too, and Your Daddy. Crazy Frog, Nelly the Elephant, and a song appropriately titled Little Willie. So I have a couple of
appropriately titled.
Yeah, let's not gloss over that.
Oh my God.
I have a couple of the songs pulled up.
Wow. Okay.
I would love to.
Well, I could recite Crazy Frog from heart.
You can?
Do 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 do. Bing bing. Yeah.
I actually didn't know that's what that song was called.
Oh, I had a dance with my best friend from junior high.
Oh shit.
Figured out to this song. Like it was like
wow.
choreography.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I think we need to totally revisit that at some point.
For sure.
Okay. Yeah, let's put a pin in that and circle back. Nelly the Elephant, though. Okay.
Okay.
To Bombay, a traveling circus came. They brought an intelligent elephant, and Nelly was her name. One dark night, she slipped her iron chain, and off she ran to Hindustan and was never seen again. Nelly the elephant packed a trunk and said goodbye to the circus. Off she went with a trumpety trump, 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 trump. Nelly the elephant packed a trunk and trundled through the jungle. Off she went with a trumpety trump, 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 trump.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Uh-huh.
Does she know if he listened to it?
Oh, it goes on.
Okay. Okay.
Don't you worry, Thelonious. There is much more. I used the same title and the same cover as his beloved Road to Northumbria playlist.
Amazing.
And I deleted his original playlist.
Incredible.
Each time he listened to this playlist, it would play these annoying songs amongst others, but it would look like his original playlist in terms of cover and title.
Okay.
The fact his playlist was titled Road Trip to Northumbria meant he only played this whilst he was driving/commuting. And so me changing only this playlist wasn't annoying enough. So his gym playlist had a similar fate too. I, however, only hid a few of these annoying songs into the mix of his gym songs. So 1 minute Avicii was playing and the next it was Nelly the Elephant. He often played his Spotify playlist on his rugby game days when traveling to games with the coach and his teammates. I wonder what they thought of Nelly the Elephant on full blast.
Oh my God.
A few weeks later, I decided to check on the playlist that I'd messed with, and they were still there. Road to Northumbria was being played, and so I'd skip to the songs I had added whenever I noticed anything was being played on Spotify.
To immediately take him to it.
Yeah,
Because she could see it was
playing live time.
Holy shit.
She could see. So she'd just skip straight to the Nelly the Elephant songs.
Oh my God. That is incredible spy work.
I know. I was off work for months because of the injury and had all the time in the world to have fun with this new game I'd made. I knew that he would be infuriated with this, but it was far from how he'd made me feel. He did eventually realize what I'd done and deleted all the playlists, and he made completely new ones. These two weren't safe, and I added sprinkles of the terrible songs to these new playlists too.
Why didn't he change his password, the dumb fuck?
It keeps going. A few days later, I noticed that his profile initial had changed from a W to a G. Oh. Why was this? After all, he didn't have a G in his entire name. Curiosity got to me, and I clicked on the profile to check. It had been retitled, in all caps, "Get off my profile." To which I was laughing so uncontrollably, I had to FaceTime my friend to spread the joy that I was feeling. I was frustrating him that much that he'd written that across his profile. Much to his annoyance, I did not in fact get off his profile, but I did stop for a few weeks so that it looked as though I had gone.
Excellent. Yes.
I hadn't finished messing yet, though. Each time I saw that he was listening to his playlist, I would pause the track at different points during the song. Sometimes every few seconds, others each minute, not at all, and then 5 minutes later, etc. So it looked more like it was buffering than being paused intentionally, because that's more annoying, surely.
This is so petty.
I know, it's so good.
It's like so harmless, but like so
oh my God.
Perfect.
This is just fucking psychological warfare.
Yeah, honestly, the best revenge.
I did eventually log out as I'd had my fun and needed to move on, but it was honestly one of the most amusing and satisfying things I'd done for a long while. So, you know those Easter eggs I mentioned earlier? Mm-hmm. Well, today I realized that the Spotify album cover that I had screenshot to use for the new playlist had the following song titles in this order: Remember, Excuses, Hear Me Say, Sicko Drop. So, To My Ex, remember those excuses you gave to leave me? I hope you were able to hear me say all of this today. Drops mic. I'd have preferred the last song title to be Mic Drop, but we can't have everything we want in life now, can we? Sincerely, your new petty bestie.
I cannot.
It's so good.
Believe that we have 2 exes listening to this podcast, and one wrote in. I mean, part of me feels a little bad knowing that her ex is in fact a Traumedian and we just roasted him.
I mean, yeah,
but
like, we're glad you're here, but also do better.
And like, change your password.
Change your Spotify password.
Well, part of me thinks that like maybe he still kind of enjoyed the game, or else, I mean, come on, you change your password.
Yeah, honestly,
he's like,
I don't understand.
how do I get them off of my
get off my profile?
Racking his brain. What do I do? Let me change my profile picture. That's fucking hilarious.
It's the funniest fucking shit I've heard in a long time. I read that and I just I laughed.
I've
laughed.
never heard of that.
It's so good.
Ever.
Ladies, take notes.
Yes.
Get into your boyfriend's Spotify account on your
Yes.
phone so that if he ever dumps you for some bullshit ass reason, you can have revenge like this.
Washington Boy and I are going to start sharing a Spotify account.
Perfect. I'm just kidding.
I love you. But honestly, like when you
watch your
share
back.
Netflix, you share whatever, all of those accounts, like there's a lot of things you could do.
Oh, it's like hilarious.
Wow. Wow.
And that's Traumedy, baby.
Shall we send us off with another rendition of Nelly the Elephant?
Yes.
The chorus, perhaps?
Yes. We have a minute and 16 seconds left of Nelly the Elephant.
Well, Traumedians, we're going to send you off with this silky tune.
This gorgeous little
I
number.
sound like Delilah, like the radio host. Well, Traumedians.
Yes. Tune in to K-Rock 102.7 Kiss FM.
We like to call this Nelly the Elephant.
We'll be right back after this commercial break. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe anywhere you listen to your podcast, and follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the.traumedy.show to see the stupid shit we do on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
And here's Nelly the Elephant. Peace out. Love you. Bye.
Night by night, she danced to the circus band. When Nelly was leading the big parade, she looked so proud and grand. No more tricks for Nelly to perform. They taught her how to take a bow, and she took the crowd by storm.
She did!
Nelly the elephant piped her trunk and said goodbye to the circus. Off she went with the trumpety trump, 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 trump. Nelly the elephant piped her trunk and trundled off to the jungle. Off she went with the trumpety trump, 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 trump. The head of the herd was calling far, far away. They met one night with a silver light on the road to Mandalay. Nelly the elephant piped her trunk and said goodbye to the circus. Off she went with the trumpety trump, 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 trump. Nelly the elephant piped her trunk and trundled off to the jungle. Off she went with the trumpety trump, 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 trump. Nelly the elephant piped her
Key change!
trunk to the circus. Off she
Run it back! Shout out if you're still listening.
Off she went with a trumpety trump,
Trump. Why is he singing Trump?
Because he's a Republican. The end.
No, he's an elephant, a Republican.
He's a conservative Republican.
Great.
Bye.